I had never done a procedural. I am a big fan of procedurals. I think I've seen every Law and Order and every iteration of Law and Order 1,000 times, and I just think it's a brilliant form. And so I thought, well, this will be fun, and it was. I'd never done anything quite like that, and from an acting standpoint, there's no playing around. There's no rehearsal time. You go in there prepared. And because you're covering so many pages every day, that you can't fool around. There just isn't the time. So yeah, in between scenes you can play, but when you're there to work. And you have these speeches. The first day I had to say these scientific terms, and it was just impossible. And I was nervous because I just had never done anything like this before. But after a while, and you get with the program and you understand how it's done, and it's amazing what they can produce. But it's also fun. I loved being a medical examiner. I thought that was really great. And they asked me, they said, we're going to do a show where we want you to have a love interest. Who would you like your boyfriend to be? And I'm thinking, oh my God, who do I want my boyfriend to be? Who do I like to work with? I thought, Wayne Knight. I really like Wayne Knight. And I thought that Wayne was doing a play in the city. I said, see if Wayne Knight would do it. And they asked Wayne. And I didn't realize that, when you are on a show and you ask somebody to come, it's a totally different experience for them because it's not their show. So it's hard to do that, to be a guest on one of those shows. But Wayne was gracious enough to say, okay. And he came and we had a wonderful time. But one scene that we were doing is we were both looking at the contents of a body's stomach. And I was looking in thinking, okay, this is instant oatmeal. This is what they're doing. And I thought, this is great. And there were little tiny starfish in there that we had to pull out with sutures. I would love to be the guy that guesses what's going to be in the stomach for the body. How do you do that? What is it going to be made of? It was fun.